Yo, what's up, guys? How you been? I have been kind of a bit busy. I've been moving out of this dormitory. I'm gonna move into a share house in Osaka. Currently, I'm living in Japan. I'm an exchange student, so yeah, just been a bit busy. Exams, finals finished. Finally free, which is a good thing. I feel great. But I just wanted to talk about how do you use your Steam Deck? There's so many ways that you can use this amazing device, and I see myself using it every single day. There's probably not a day that I leave this dormitory without my Steam Deck. It's just an essential kind of, it's like my phone basically. What I usually do is, if I'm waiting for a friend and I'm at the train station in Japan, or I'm waiting for the train, I could just whip out my Steam Deck, play some GameCube games. I was playing Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, I think it was 4 the other day. I used to play that when I was a kid. That game was it's just so much fun. Just going back to it now, whenever I can, it's just amazing. So yeah, I use it when waiting for people, if I'm on the train commuting. Usually I commute from university, now that it's over, but from university to where I live, which is just kind of near Chibaken, which is a prefecture just right next to Tokyo. It takes about, I'd say, 30 minutes on the train. But the thing is, the Steam Deck compared to the Switch is quite big, the form factor. And it's, to play it on the train in Japan, you're just cautious of the space that you use around you. And the Steam Deck is just pretty big. It takes up the kind of, the size of my space where I'm sitting down. I mean, I can still use it. It's just, especially in the trains in Japan, in the rush hour period, it can get really, really quite crowded, and you kind of have to hold your bag on the seat in front of you. So I kind of carry my, I'll show you here. Oh, it's over there anyway. My Steam Deck carrying case that I got with the Steam Deck, and it's quite big. It's just big. Right now my Steam Deck's kind of hooked up to my TV and by docked mode, and it's in the case, so we get it. But yeah, you guys know how big it is. And just when it's your stop and there's so many people standing on the train, and you kind of have to get the big kind of case out the bag, put the Steam Deck back in there. It's a bit kind of it's a bit troublesome, but it works. I mean, when it's not busy, I tend to use my Steam Deck. If there's a game where I can practice listening and reading Japanese in a game, I'll use my time on the train to take use of that time. And it's great. The main kind of time I use my Steam Deck, the majority of the time I use my Steam Deck for, is studying Japanese. So I use a application on Linux called Anki, which is also available on iPhone, Android, Windows, and it syncs to my phone. So in the morning when I usually get the train, I'm always kind of going through my flashcard. It's a flashcard program. You can learn pretty much anything on Anki. If you want to memorize stuff for your tests, or even stuff for anything, you can use Anki for that. And my Anki, I have these flashcard decks of Japanese vocabulary and grammar. So I'm always kind of using that on the train, and I do a lot of reviewing of Japanese vocabulary. So I always have more stuff to review. And what I would do is, after the train rides and the commute, I would go to a cafe, and then I would get my keyboard, put it in front of me, my portable mouse, my mouse, put it on the desk, and put my Steam Deck in a kind of I've kind of got I'll show you one second. So it's my Steam Deck. When I got it, it came with this stand. can just put it like that, put it on a table, and it kind of is like in tabletop mode, like the Nintendo Switch. So this is really useful. If you don't have it, I would really suggest getting it. I don't know where the guy who sold me the Steam Deck got this from, but it's really sturdy. I mean, it's even more sturdy than the I'll say the Switch OLED one. Like you see, it's really good. It's just really good. If you have a Steam Deck, yeah, get something like this, man. So yeah, I use my Steam Deck primarily in desktop mode, and I'm thinking when I go back to England, I'm thinking maybe I could use this as my main computer, because I just love Steam Deck. Like I love how you can use it for everything, you know. And it's just, yeah, I every day at cafes I'm using Steam Deck. I just connect to the cafe's Wi-Fi, and I've had a few people that kind of noticed that I'm using Steam Deck, and I had like these American people next to me and talking about my setup, you know, on the desk, which was quite funny, and I had a interesting conversation with them. And he actually had a Steam Deck back in America, and we're just talking about Steam Deck. It's just, you know, you can make friends with Steam Deck. There's so many ways that Steam Deck is useful and beneficial to your life. So yeah, I'm thinking that maybe I can replace my gaming PC with my Steam Deck. I mean, I haven't tried it. I'll see how it goes. But I do have a gaming laptop that I have here. It's an Alienware. I forgot the model, but it's a pretty good one. It's got a RTX 2070 Super graphics card. Can run pretty much any game I throw at it, but it's kind of like having some throttling issues. So I'm mainly using my Steam Deck, and it's great, you know. I can just take it anywhere. But yeah, I just kind of use my Steam Deck for, like, you know, playing games or waiting for people, just you know, on the train, primarily at cafes. And now what I'm doing is I'm just like chilling in my room. I got my Steam Deck hooked to my TV by kind of like a USB-C adapter, and I was just playing Alan Wake 2, you know. Just trying to catch up on that game. Also Star Wars, what is it, the first one called something Jedi. You know, I've been playing that for about 2 hours. Runs pretty good on Steam Deck, apart from some stuttering issues, but you know, it's playable and it's fun. It's the main thing about games. They gotta be fun, right? So yeah, and that's how I use my Steam Deck. Let me know how you guys use your Steam Deck. If there's any kind of ways where you know that people don't use their Steam Deck in the same way you do. I would really love to know about that, because I might want to try and copy some of the stuff that you're doing. You know, there's so much things you can do. It's just it's pretty cool. Anyway, that's today's video, and yeah, see you guys in the next one. Peace.